would be signing the franchise tender. What that allowed the Dallas Cowboys to do is take a more relaxed approach in the NFL draft as opposed to saying, let's take a just in case approach. All right. If George Pickens doesn't announce that he's going to be signing that franchise tender, who knows what the Dallas Cowboys do, right? Could they have potentially said, we need to move up to draft a wide receiver such as right, Jordan Tyson, Carnell Tate, or if at 12, right, they would have said, hey, we're going to take the wide receiver that the Philadelphia Eagles later took. Okay? Who knows? But when George Pickens announced that, hey, I'm cool, I'm going to sign that franchise tender, it allowed Dallas to say, let's go draft guys that we have on our board, right? And if Caleb Downs is there, let's go move up to get him, or let's take him at 12. And it allowed them to do what they needed to do to fill certain holes on the defensive side. Okay. Let's touch base now with the Valdez Scantling signing yesterday. I see a lot of people putting up, why is this necessary? Folks, this is the time where NFL teams fill out their camp roster. All right. If you followed last year, okay, Dallas signed a lot of veterans. Paris Campbell, wide receiver, right? But these are camp bodies. NFL teams need to have a full roster heading into training camp, into OTA, so they can see what they have, right? But they also need guys to line up in front of other guys for certain kind of reps, okay? Now you need to fill out your roster, but you also want to sign competition guys, right? What happens if Marquez Valdez Scantling is better than Jonathan Mingo and you say, you know what? We're going to keep the vet and let this project piece go because maybe Marquez Valdez Scantling can help us later on down the road, all right? And in my opinion right now, this Dallas Cowboys roster is not done. It's not done. I know that we drafted Barham and we traded for D. Winters at the linebacker position, but I just have a certain feeling that Dallas is not done in terms of acquiring a linebacker, whether it be via free agency or whether it be via trade. I don't think that this roster is quite settled. I think that they're settled in the secondary. I think that they're ecstatic in the secondary, and that depth chart is set in the secondary. But in terms of edge rusher and in terms of linebacker, I don't think that Dallas is 100% set at those two positions. Who's still available? Bobby Okereke, Matt Milano, right? Those guys are still available at the linebacker position. You still have Jadeveon Clowney available at the edge, okay? But also keep in mind that last year, George Pickens was traded for post-draft, okay? Pay attention to that stuff, folks. Listen, I hope you enjoyed today's two-part podcast series, man. I'm sorry that I made it an extended version. But, folks, it was a lot of information. And if you guys have any questions, please give me your feedback, man, because that's the only way that I can get better. Peace. And go Cowboys, man. Go Cowboys.